We'll have an opportunity to see Jerry the King Lawler in action. But before we get him in action inside the ring, we're going to get him right over here to the microphone. And here he is, the King, Jerry.
Thank you, Lance.
You're loaded. You got your crown in one hand, some magazines
I brought along a couple of wrestling magazines. There's just something in these magazines that I would like to talk about for just a second. I think you realize for the past few months that there's been a lot of tag team action in this area. Of course, you know, with the Fabulous Ones coming in the area, the Rock and Roll Express coming in the area, two of the top tag teams in the world today, that created a lot of interest on tag team wrestling. That made a lot of the other top tag teams, like the Assassins, Bruise Brothers, from all around the country want to come into this area. And with that emphasis on tag team wrestling, I was forced into a lot of tag matches, as you saw earlier on the thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy tag team wrestling, but I feel like I am better, and I am predominantly a single wrestler. As you know, it's been my...
True.
Thank you.
Make some of the other people agree also.
Yeah, it's been my ambition ever since I became a professional wrestler to try, and many, you know, I've had several opportunities and to try and get that world title, and I want it back. You know, I've had it from Nick Bockwinkel, and I want it back. And you're not going to win the world title as long as you're wrestling in tag team matches.
True.
I just brought along these magazines. I don't know if you can see right here. This is from summer of '83. This is this past summer, and these are their ratings. As you can see here in the American Wrestling Association, champion is Nick Bockwinkel. Now, who right there under Hulk Hogan, who is the #1 contender, was listed as the #2 contender?
Jerry Lawler.
That's right, from Memphis, Tennessee, Jerry Lawler. Now, as I said, that was from summer of '83. This is the new edition, matter of fact, December of '83, that has just come out. And, well, here, a little bit different format, but as you can see, here are the AWA ratings. Nick Bockwinkel is still the world champion, and there are the top 10 contenders, but I don't happen to see my name anywhere, do you?
Well, in all dead honesty, no, sir. Recognize Wahoo McDaniel and Hulk Hogan, Jesse Ventura. Yeah, Jesse Ventura's in there in number 8.
Ken Patera.
But I do not, in fact, see Jerry Lawler's name.
Well, what that means is that because of the tag team wrestling, I think it tells right here, you know, how they compile these ratings. Ratings are based on a won and lost record for the past month, quality of opposition, and the inherent skills of each wrestler. Because of the opposition and the type of matches, you know, when you win a tag match, that doesn't go down in your own column as a win. You know, I mean, it goes in the column as a win for you and your partner. That's exactly right. And so what has happened is, the past month, being involved in the different tag matches, I've dropped completely out of the title contention picture, and all I'm saying is that starting after this week, I am going to get back in the title contention picture. I am going to beat each and every individual that they can line up. I'm going to talk to Eddie Marr, and I would love nothing better than for him to line up each and every one of those top 10 contenders and bring them right into this area. And, buddy, I'll put them right on their rear ends in that ring, because I'm going to get a shot at Nick Bockwinkel.
Love to see it.
That's all right. I'm going to get a shot at Nick Bockwinkel, and I'm going to get that World Championship title back around my waist, and I'm going to start it right away, Lance.
Okay, Jerry, we're glad to hear you talking in that direction. Not that I don't enjoy watching you in tag thing, but I think, as you said, you essentially are a single wrestler. Jerry, a wrestler. Jerry is in the ring now. And speaking of single wrestlers, we're starting out right now with a single match. As Jerry does not have one of the top 10 listed in the magazine as his opposition today, but he does, in fact, have opposition. We're waiting now for referee Jerry Calhoun and Dave, the official introduction.
One fall, 10-minute time limit, 215 pounds out of Humboldt, Tennessee, Jeff Griggs. And going against from Memphis, Tennessee, at 232 pounds, the King, Jerry Lawler. This match, one fall, 10-minute time limit, Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Bell time, and off and running. And Lawler goes against young Jeff Griggs.
Lawler really should not have a great problem against the youngster. Jeff Griggs has not been wrestling that long. As we've said how many times in the past, you get experience this way, but sometimes a rough way to get it.
Yeah, you got that right.
King back into the corner. Griggs, he made a mistake early. He nailed Lawler. Lawler comes out of the corner, gets him down at 3, holds him down. And Griggs should never have smacked Lawler with that right hand, because 31 seconds into the match, it's all over. And the King has an easy victory here today.
Boy, he rattled him with that right hand that has busted ribs, jaws, and many other bones, the structures of the human anatomy. And by golly, he got Griggs right on him. 1, 2, 3, and that was it. What was the time, Dave?
31 seconds.
31 seconds. Hey, short match. Let's go right on into our next one, because that was so short. 31-second. Yeah, Bill Dundee will be in the next bout coming up here. Yes, Billy.
Who's he trying to kidnap? He's out here and he beats some jabroni's brains and it don't mean nothing. But isn't it terrible when some athlete, whether it be a boxer or a wrestler, is always looking back into yesterday's? Little Roberto Duran did it. He said, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to beat Marvin Hagler, my man. And he couldn't do it. Jerry Lawler, you've had umpteen shots at world title matches, and you couldn't do it. But they always bring the books out and they say, look, Lance Russell, Roberto Duran did it. He said, look at this. I was a great fighter one time. Jerry Lawler's doing it. He said, I was a great wrestler one time. There's my name. But it ain't here today, brother. Lawler, you're like Duran. You're washed up, Jack. If you want a nice match, come on back out here, and I'll beat your brains in right now. How long did it take for him to beat that?
31 seconds.
All right, don't go away, because I'm going to kill this clan and less, brother.
Bill Dundee, who heads for the ring now, as he will be going against Don Donovan. Dave, you want to catch the introduction?
Well, Don Donovan weighs in at 223 pounds from Memphis, Tennessee. Bill Dundee at 224 pounds from Australia. This will be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match with Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Hey, Billy comes off with a jacket. Billy says, wait a minute, let me get the jackets off. And, okay, here we go. Bell time and off and running. Bill Dundee. Oh! Put the hand out. 1, 2, 3. How about that?
I believe it.
He put his hand out like he's going to shake hands with Don Donovan. Nailed him with a right hand and dropped him right.
Mr. Russell. How long, Mr. Russell?
Wait just a minute.
6.4 seconds.
6.4 seconds. No question about the speed of it, Bill, but there's no question also that you put your hand out there to shake hands with him and then busted the kid right in the mouth. Well, that was 2 quick ones, Dave. We ended up with 2 of them, and neither one of them, the pair together, didn't go a full minute.
Sure.
We'll take time out, and we'll be back with more action and a whole lot longer. You can bet on that in just a moment.